We are live.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello,
Welcome
and
to
welcome
a
to the show.
Yeah, that too. You might be on a lag, I think.
Hello, everyone.
We're waiting for our leader of this episode to unmute his microphone.
I didn't realize I was muted. Oops.
Yep, that's why I said it. We all do this frequently.
Well, hello there. So, welcome to this week's Outlight Adventures, where we will be taking a foray into the SCP.
Four-way.
Yeah, we're a four-way. There's four of us.
Fatal four-way.
Did this turn into a reverse harem novel and I didn't know about it?
It did. It's now
No,
Outlight After Dark.
It turned into wrestling. It's Fatal Four-Way. All right, so we are taking a foray into the SCP universe. We will be using is it still White Wolf? Have they changed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
White Wolf, I do believe it's White Wolf Publishing. Let me double check that. Is it still White Wolf? Or does somebody else own them now?
White Wolf still owns Vampire from, I thought. I mean, oh, that's right. They did sell.
Paradox
That's right.
owns them now. So from Paradox Interactive, World of Darkness game system, we will be taking some of that. We are basically using the stats and the skills and dice system, but everything else is completely custom. So this will be something new, something you haven't seen before, put into the World of Darkness. Or right now, it's going to start out as a just a monster of the week to get our intrepid adventurers here kind of used to the world as it stands in the world SCP's World of Darkness. And eventually there is going to be an overarching storyline that I plan on getting them into. We will get into that down in future episodes, though. But for now, let's meet our team. They are a newly formed MTF squad. They are MTF Psi 15, also known as the Night Owls. They usually are dealing with entities during the evening hours or that function in the evening hours, but they are also a specialized function because they belong to an some of the people in the Foundation call it a splinter site. Others just call it weird. Another one of the Foundation doing its things. You are part of Site 7, which is a unique site as any of its entities that has but is able to process thought and able to communicate. Instead of trying to contain them and just keep them contained, they try to contain and rehabilitate them to work, either be able to get back into modern society if they're more humanoid, or be used for different type jobs if they're be it military applications, be it um, public works, whatever, if they're not so humanoid, or even some of the anomalous objects out there. We're just trying to see this site test to see if there are practical applications that could be used safely out in the world to better. Basically, the Site 7's entire job is not only do they secure, contain, and protect, as most of the Foundation does, but they are also trying to use the anomalies to help better society. Now, none of the anomalies are released into the wild. This is a brand new site, so nothing has been greenlit yet. Everything is still under testing, including this group. Because I'm going to start out with I'm going to go by what's in Roll20 and let Raz introduce his character, and you will see why this is a unique group. Take it, Raz.
So my character is a criminal. He's a very adept hacker. He has specialties actually in computer hacking and security infiltration. He got his start at a young age, just hacking shit, having a good time on the internet, as hackers tend to do, and decided to make a lot of money on it. And somewhere in the process, he got involved in some things in the dark web involving the paranormal, and he learned far too much and started playing with things and got himself picked up by the SCP. He is about 6 foot tall, shoulder length black hair. And he's basically me in my early 20s is what we're going to go with here, because that seems like it's going to be easier. And he goes by the name Oracle. That's his hacking name anyway, is Oracle.
And
But yeah,
why are you in this special group, Mr. D Class?
I explained that already. I was a criminal and I got picked up by the SCP, and I'm now being forced against my will to participate in things or die.
Okay.
At least that's as far as I know so far.
All right. So then we will go take it to what's next on the map, Mr. Matt. Matt's character, as you are introduced, also has the unfortunate job of being Oracle's handler, because D-Class are not allowed in the wild without some sort of site personnel security with them. And Matt drew the short straw. He is going to go ahead and introduce his character now. Matt, take it away.
My name's Mark Vincent. I've been in Special Forces for about 20 years now, and I got sent on this mission because my colonel was like, yeah, so we need somebody for this job, and you're the only guy for it, so let's do it. And I just went with it.
All right. So Matt is what is known as an MTF agent. He was handpicked out of various military and private sector security branches for they basically are the military arm of the Foundation. They MTF agents go in, could try to contain objects. Most of the time they try peacefully, but they have enough weaponry to put down a small army if necessary, which sometimes they do, especially seeing there are threats to the Foundation that are not just anomalous. All right, and last but not least, are the poor trainee researcher that got stuck with this group to help oversee that anomalous objects are handled correctly. Our dear researcher, Jenny, introduce your character.
Hi, I am Friday Baldwin. I like to randomly research different SCPs to learn more. They are so interesting. I especially love all the different things that are true and not true about the Santa SCP. I am trying to learn and grow and get higher in my field. I have a computer specialization and I get to find out what it's like to be in the field today as I learn what's going to happen next. This should be fun.
All right. So they are in Site 7, which I do believe Raz, you have so our people at home can see a quick map of where we are. This won't be up the whole time. It's just so you get an idea. Um, this is a small Foundation site. Um, the left side is, as you can see, you've got your detention cells where all the D-class are, break room, surgery because they do try to keep people alive, even the D-class sometimes. You got a cafeteria, offices, site director, and on the right side is where all the testing on SCPs are. So all these cells on the right, like cell E1 through 8, those would be for anomalous objects. And then you can see other stuff like the MTF lounge, armory, security rooms, server, etc., etc. Okay, so you can go ahead and put that down. Just wanted to say, so everybody saw at home will see the site they are starting out in. All right, Mr. Vincent, Mrs. Baldwin, today is your first day at the SCP Foundation. Matt, you were highly recommended by your colonel. And so the foundation went ahead and gave you your orientation. Friday, you came highly recommended from a couple of your professors that happen to have ties with the foundation. They saw your drive to seek out the unknown, and they were all of them were very impressed. So the foundation took an interest in you, and you saw the paycheck and were like, because for a basic intern, you are well off for your set. The foundation pays well. For a little backstory for those people who out there who do not know what the SCP Foundation is, it is a clandestine organization that does not serve any government. They are a private organization. They have ties in just about every world government, and most world governments acknowledge their existence and let them and give them complete autonomy because they basically keep things that the public shouldn't know about unknown. Like your alien and all that stuff that does leak to the press, that's fine. They don't care about that. It's the really scary shit out there that they want to keep out of your purview. That is what the SCP Foundation does. They locate these things, and if possible, they contain them. If they have to, they will destroy them. And it's secure. They secure and contain those things, and they protect the general public from knowing these things exist, because some of them knowing they exist will literally break your sanity.
Right.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This is based off of a site that has been going on for a very long time. That's the SCP Wiki. If you are interested to know more about the SCPs themselves and the Foundation and others, I would highly suggest you head over to scp-wiki.wiki.com. That all of the information that we will be getting will be coming from that site. So if you want to be up to date, and if you want to keep, get your knowledge on, that's where you want to go.
Oh yeah.
The site is in the show notes, so it can be found by our viewers.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right. So You all are sat down. You're giving your briefings. Welcome to the Foundation. You're giving your packages. Friday, you are shown over to the. If you look on the roll 20, you are shown to where you will be working, which is where is my little draw tool? Boom. You're going to be working right in this area, the Euclid lab. That'll be your main lab. That'll be where you're working
Okay.
most of the time. Raz, you are in D cell 4.3.
Gotcha.
So that's where they have you. You're actually it's pretty decent. It's better than most prison cells that you were in. It's got a actually decent bed. It's you were just transferred here from prison, honestly, because you got caught. And they initially you went into jail, and then the Foundation came and made you an offer and say, "Hey, come work for us. We'll knock time off your sentence." And you said, "Okay." You came over here, and I mean, it's an actual bed instead of a cot.
Hell yeah.
You're fed okay meals. I mean, they're not the greatest in the world, but I mean, it's better than prison food.
Right.
And so far, the tests that they've had you do haven't been too difficult. They've had you drink a couple weird concoctions. One of them made you feel weird, funny. But other than that, it's been pretty easy for your first couple days.
Oh, okay. Can't
All
complain
right.
too much yet then.
All right. And then, Matt, you are called from the MTF lounge to the site director's office.
All right, man.
So you make your way down there, and inside, you see a man in his probably mid 30s, maybe early 40s. He's got dark red hair, wearing glasses. Looks at you. He's got very piercing, very strong, gray eyes. You see on the on his desk it says site director Dr. Dorcha.
Okay.
And
I'd like to talk to him.
well, he called you in here. Of course, you're going to talk to him.
Yeah.
He's like, the new recruit. So, being on the bottom of the totem pole that you are, you drew babysitting duty. We are putting together the O5s want us to put together a small team. The individual you will be watching has shown anomalous properties, but we can't quite pinpoint the exact extent. So keep an eye on him. I mean, he's a D class, so I mean, treat him as such. If he does fall out of line, if he does not follow your orders, if he tries to escape,
Terminate.
yeah, terminate him. And if he gets out of your line of sight, call us. We have a chip implanted on the back of his head that will, we'll go into that later.
Okay. Whatever you need, sir.
Do I know about the chip?
No.
Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
You know they have a tracking chip in you somewhere. You don't know what, yeah, but you don't know about that particular chip.
Gotcha.
Because all D class are implanted with a tracking chip when they come in.
Yeah, I figured that.
But yeah, no.
Is there any specific things that you need me to do before I go check on him?
You will be escorting him back over here, and I'm going to be calling a researcher. You guys are going to be a new MTF task force that are sent out to as a QRF. For those of you not in the military knowledge, it's quick reaction force. Your job, you're going to be going out there to be able to handle stuff quickly. You're going to either get first assessment or do a job that has no time to gather an entire actual MTF squadron. So the reasoning behind letting this D class in is he has shown some aptitude with security systems, and with his anomalous property will show to be very beneficial to you if a combat situation does come up. as well as, I believe, if our tests were correct, the researcher may also prove helpful as well.
Alrighty, sir.
So I'll need you to go to cell 4.3 and escort the D class. Let me see, what was his designation? Because they wouldn't use your nickname; they would actually call you by your D designation.
I have that.
D4237.
Yep.
So go to cell 4.3, escort D4237 to back here to my office.
Sounds good.
Jenny, you are just getting
Yes.
all your knickknacks and accoutrements set up in your little workspace.
And your patty wax.
When your the risk computer that is in your character sheet, because I gave it to you, goes off and says, "Please report to site director's office," and it draws you a little map on how to get there.
Okay. And I follow it
Okay.
and knock. Or whatever I do.
Okay. And before you get there, just so you know what's going on, you were giving a brief on what that little risk computer can do. Basically, it is a satellite uplink to be able to pull from the SCP archives with your clearance access. So some of the things, obviously, you won't be able to pull up because you don't have clearance yet. But you can pull from the archives to get information. It can pull local maps. It has a GPS on it, etc. So basically,
Okay.
it's like a smartphone that's on your wrist without that's just attached to your wrist. So it's like a very slim version of a Pip Boy. It's not
Gotcha.
it's not big and bulky. It's about as the screen is about as big as a smartphone would be now, but it's on your wrist and forearm.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you get to the site director's office. You knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
It's like, Dr. Baldwin, step in, please.
Yes. Hi.
So this is very rare for a trainee researcher to be selected for this, but due to the recommendations and observations from various people during your orientation and training sessions, you have been recommended for this. You're going to be joining an MTF force as a field researcher. Your job will be to go out there and give the information needed to the other operatives, what they will need to do to safely contain or finish their mission as they best they can. You're not going to be sent out on large SCPs, so don't worry. We're not going to send you after 096 or something like that. Your job is to be a quick reaction force. You're supposed to go out there, gather information, contain if possible. If not, get back with the information and report in.
Yes, sir.
You will be joined by a D class, which has shown some anomalous properties, and an MTF agent. Both of them are just as new to the Foundation as you are. The D class has been here for about a week. He's had a couple tests done on him, but he seems pretty compliant. Little bit of an attitude, but I mean, it's a D class. What do you expect?
So true.
Fun?
All right. And about this time, Matt, you have shown up in front of cell D 4.3. It's got it's a big metal door. I mean, it's the size of a normal door, but it's completely made out of complete steel. There is a window like near where your head would go, so you can look in on it and you see Raz's character. So Raz, go ahead and give a good description of what he sees.
I'm sitting there in my orange jumpsuit. At the moment, I'm just honestly kind of just chilling out on the floor, relaxing, trying to figure my life out at the moment.
Okay.
Distracted by my own thoughts.
All right. You have a card that will allow you to open the door. All of them have card locks on the side of them. You can just swipe your card and it'll open the door. Matt.
You're muted, Matt.
All right, I swipe the door open.
All right. Raz, you're lost in your thoughts and you hear the beep of your door being opened.
The prisoner you're currently seeing is not at home right now, but if you leave a message after the beep, I'm sure he'll return your, I don't know, your visit.
Stop your shit and come with me.
Yeah. I get up.
You get up, and when you turn around, you haven't seen this uniform before. You've seen guard uniforms. They wear, like, your basic police with a flak vest. This guy is decked out in full battle rattle. I mean, he's got like camis. He's got like the urban camis on. He's got a flak vest on. He's got a rifle slung like in front of him. He's got like he's decked out. This is new.
Nice digs. Is today my execution, or are you just happy to see me?
Cut the bullshit, man. Just come with me, please.
I'm following you. I'm currently walking in your direction.
All right. Yeah, the site director is pretty short jaunt from there. It takes you guys like 2 minutes to get to his office. You go across a couple hallways through a couple security checks, which they they look at you kind of funny because you don't have the D-class cuffed when he's walking, but they let him by.
I'm winking at people too as I go by, like, hey, like pointing at him, like, yeah, just still following the whole time, not slowing down.
So you get to the site director's office, and the door's already open. He waves you in, Matt.
I got him for you.
Like, all right, got everybody here. Congratulations. You all have been You have been assembled into the newest MTF task force known as Psi. Did I say it was 14? We're gonna say 14. Psi 14.
7 is what.
No, Psi. The PSI.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Also known as the Night Owls, because you guys will be mainly working your operations at night. You will be handling a lot of the SCPs that function more nocturnally, and you are meant to be a quick reaction force, as I already explained to the doctor here, good doctor here. I think the only one that hasn't been put up to speed has been UD class, which honestly I'll let them do it. It's not my job to explain to you what to do. When it comes to anything SCP related, the good doctor here is in charge. When it comes to anything combat related or military matters or a defense situation, the MTF agent Vincent is in charge. So between you two, here is your first mission. Friday, your PDA beeps, and
I boop it to bring up what it asked to be brought up.
Yeah, you tap the screen, and a small map of the Gulf of Mexico comes up, and then near the Mexican coast there is a red square outlined. We currently have SCP-4162 contained in this area. He has currently killed one of the D-class that has been sent there to be there to help contain him. So you are going to take one of the D-class from the cells. Not you, 4327. You're actually part of the task force. He is not going to be left behind. And you are going to strap him down on the boat and leave him there. That is your mission. Get there before SCP-4162 gets to the other D-class, which is already heading towards there. If not, it will break containment and wreak unknown havoc upon the world. Understood?
Oh, lovely. Yes.
All right. You will be escorting D-2123. He is in cell 2.3. So take him, go to the helipad. There will be a Black Hawk waiting to drop you off. It will airlift you over to the coastline, where a boat will be waiting for you to escort this D-class to the boat, the designated boat, where you will strap him in and leave him there. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Nope.
I will leave Baldwin to explain why it is so imperative that we do this quickly, as she has the docket of SCP-4162 and her research ban there. You're all dismissed. Have a good day. Get the job done. And with that, he waves you out of the office.
Yes. Okay, guys. Let's walk and get started moving where we need to go. Do you know anything about this SCP at all?
I feel like I've probably encountered it in the past, but I've been in so many missions now. It's hard. It's kind of a blur.
Okay, Matt, you're a rookie to the SCP, so you probably haven't ran into 4162. You have combat experience, but it's mundane combat experience, special forces stuff, things like that. You've probably been with the Foundation for about a week.
Oh, okay.
Enough time to get your orientation and all that stuff done.
All right, let me rephrase.
Same thing with Friday. Same thing with Raz. You all are brand new to the Foundation because
yes, but I'm a liar, so
yeah. That way,
yes, but he's also a hacker. That means he could have looked at something. So, okay, according to my pit boy, we're gonna call it a pit boy now. For the time being, it says it is egg-shaped, and it has a penchant for killing things and moving very slowly or as fast as the object is moving.
Slightly faster.
Well, slightly faster. So basically, in one of these interviews, it blew up somebody's head and didn't think it was anything to be worried about.
Here,
in another one,
I'll give you a mulligan. You see a little voice. It says voice activated prompt on your wrist computer. If you don't want to have to.
So me just reading it out as we walk through.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that too if you like.
Okay. So
you said for me to do the thing. So I was doing the Friday thing. So now we do the voice prompt thing if you like.
Well, no, I'm saying if you want to do the Friday thing, you can, but there you do see an option that says voice prompt.
Okay. So
if you ever run into something and don't want to feel like explaining it, you have that option, just to let you know it's there.
Yes.
Okay.
But the other was more fun.
Continue the Friday thing.
So basically, it's an ovoid thing, and it likes to kill people, and it moves either very slowly or very fast, depending on what you are doing. And it likes to talk if given the chance. And if you ask it the wrong question, it could decide to kill you or just stop talking entirely.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Easter egg of doom? We have to go stop it.
With what? I do computers, lady. Give me a computer and a good set of sunglasses, and I'll see what I can do. But
seeing as I am just as new as you are, apparently, I am not sure what we're doing yet.
What about you, guy with the guns?
He said something about cell 2.3, Mr. Fully decked out gentleman.
Yeah. I've encountered some stuff like this. Yeah. It's not the same as the SCP, quote unquote, but like some crazy people. So I mean, I feel like they could have the same mental mindset.
Wow, you guys are just an organized bunch, aren't you?
I just met you guys, so of course we're not organized. We have to figure out how we organize as we walk through.
I don't even work for this place, man. I'm just a guy in a cell.
All right. You notice a blinking red dot on your wrist comm.
Okay, I tap the blinking red dot.
Hello, I am your automated system connected to the Cassie system. Please escort the D class to the helipad. And then your map shows up, and it is a blinking red dot on where the D class's cell is, and it gives you like the quickest route.
Okay.
The Black Hawk will be
So-
taking off in 10 minutes.
All right, we should probably head that way.
So we head that way. We
Okay,
go
so
to
you head to the
cell.
In the cell is looks like a middle-aged female. Kind of she's got prison tattoos on one of her arms, and on the side of her face she's got like 10 different teardrops. She looks up, she's like, huh, another test, huh? And just
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
walks forward. Like, you're the nerd that's going to be running it today, huh? Fun.
Yes.
All right, so what are you doing? What are you poking me with today? What are you prodding me with? Let's go. I want to get this done so I can get my sentence over with and get out of here.
Come
Okay,
with us.
if you will please come with us, we have another plan. And we lead her to the helipad.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we get on board.
All right. She's very compliant. Looking at your risk computer, it brings up a file. She has been here for 9 years, and most D classes are released from their term at 10 years, and she's almost at her 10 years.
Oh, lovely.
Almost 10 years, huh? What'd you do?
You see the teardrops on the side of my face?
Yes.
Those were people I killed.
Well, I kind of implied that. Was there anything else?
No, I walked into a house. Some guy, some idiot banger, got on our turf, started shooting up the place. So I walked into his home and shot up the place just to show him how it was really done. Turns out there happened to be about 5 people in there.
Okay.
None of them came out but me.
Justice is served, I guess.
That's street justice for you. They tell me this will be my last test. Once I finish this test, I'll be let go. I'll be released.
You gonna turn back to your old ways, or
I'll go back home. We'll see what's what.
understandable?
May blessings fall upon you like a monsoon.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys fly for about 3 hours, and you land on another helipod right near a dock. There's a pretty decent sized speedboat, enough to fit probably about 10 people easily, and you're led over to it. And there's a guy who says, he's the captain is like, all right, let's head out. And after you guys get settled, he guns it, and you hear Cassie chime in, you have T-minus 45 minutes until SCP-4162 reaches the other D class. Estimated travel time, 20 minutes.
How's it going, sir?
Lovely.
Are you talking to the captain, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
He just kind of nods. He's like, "It's another day. They hired me to bring you all out to this boat. Um, paid me quite a hefty sum, so I'm taking you out here. Apparently, there's another boat that you're dropping these folks off at, and then I'm supposed to take you back."
All right, let's get the show on the road.
He's already driving. I mean, you guys are heading that way now.
Okay.
So about 20 minutes later, you guys get to a boat. All right.
And
You have yourself the D class that's in your company, and the researcher. How do you come onto this boat? Think carefully. There is a dead D class that is strapped to a table on the boat.
can we see the whole boat from where we're standing?
The boat is
Or
taller.
is there a
The boat is
doorway?
taller. You're going to have to like climb up on a little ladder to get up onto
Okay.
This is like a yacht, basically.
I'll go first just to make sure everything's clear.
Okay, you get up there. There's do you see a strap to a table, a D class with no head and chunks of gore on the back of the little platform that he was on, all around him. It's not pretty.
Is there? I want to check around just a little bit more, just to make sure everything's safe.
Okay, yeah, no, there's no one else on this boat. It's literally this D class and this D class only.
I holler down to him that it's clear.
I motion to the lovely lady to go next.
Okay. She climbs up the ladder.
And then please, D4327, will you go next?
Yeah. I'm coming.
All right. While he's climbing up the ladder, the other D class, she gets to the top of the ladder, looks at the table and goes, "Ah, hell nah," and literally starts bolting for the edge.
Get back here. I draw my weapon.
All right. So it's going to be an initiative roll. So basically, you're going to take your dex and roll that many your dice that many d10s, and just tell me how many successes you get. You know the.
So I have a 4 dex, so I roll 4 dice.
Yep.
Okay. Almost there. I didn't set the target number. 6. There we go. 4. There we go.
2 successes. All right. So you get to go first.
So
remember-
one of his successes was a 1 and one was a 10. Or I mean, you know what I mean. I can't word right now.
Yeah. So I mean, either way, she got 0 successes. So even if he had a 1, he still goes first. All right. So what are you gonna do?
You said the other D class was running away, right?
The one that you're supposed to be strapping down to that table. Yes.
Oh, so we're gonna. I gotta think. I'm gonna shoot her in the leg. See,
All
if
right.
we can
So
just
called-
handicap her.
All right. Called shot for the leg. So it's gonna be dex plus firearms, but your difficulty is going to be 7 instead of 6.
Can I see when he's like starting to pull the gun, like he's starting to shoot her? I want to try and like bump him, so like he doesn't shoot her.
You're still climbing the ladder because, like I said, when she climbs the ladder and immediately when she gets over the corner, sees the dead body and like, oh fuck this, and starts bolting. So next round, after this round finishes, you will be up top. You will be able to do something if you so choose.
Okay.
You said 4. I have 4 dex. What am I rolling again?
Dexterity and firearms, and your difficulty target number is 8.
Okay, so
I'm
4
sorry,
and 8.
7.
7.
Yeah, not 8. 7. Headshots.
So 4 and 7.
Yeah.
All right.
What? No, your deck. Do you have what's your dex?
That's a 4.
What's your firearms?
Firearms is a 3.
Okay, so you roll 7d10.
Okay.
Yep.
That's where I got mixed
Yeah.
up.
All right, so 3 successes. All right. And what did you shoot her with? You've got your pistol or your HK?
Just a pistol.
All right.
Just-
So that does. Let me look at your sheet here. Wait. Where did your? Because I gave you weapons. Well, I know what a pistol does. So let's see if she soaks any damage. Her stamina's 2.
I'm going Peacemaker right now.
All right. So 2. Difficulty 6. Roll. 1 success. All right. So she soaks 1. So she takes 1 damage. She trips up.
Okay. Now listen, I have to do my mission. So you're gonna get on this table whether you like it or not.
All right. Raz, you're up on the deck now.
Well, I mean, he's already shot her now, right?
Yeah.
Or nothing I can do about it. So I'm just.
Yeah. You see it winged her, the side of her leg. She's down. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm staying out of it.
All right. So next round, the scientist will be up. Matt, you go first, top of the round. So what are you doing?
Is she complying? What
No.
I said to her?
This
No,
person
so-
knows she's going to her execution when she
Okay.
told she was going to be released. She is trying to escape.
All right. Jesus. I'm gonna try to make her pass out.
All right. So you're gonna wrestle her and put her in like a chokehold.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a. It's gonna be strength plus. I believe it's melee, but let me double check. Is there an unarmed or is it just brawl? So strength plus brawl.
Strength plus brawl.
Yep. And then she's gonna use her dex and dodge, and that's 4, 5.
All right. So 6. Is it still set? The target number still 7?
No, it's 6.
It's
Back
6.
down to 6. Yeah, the 7 was for the called shot.
Okay. So 6 and 6, D1, D10, not D20.
All right, so 5 successes. All right, she's gonna try to roll out of the way. I doubt she's gonna get that with what you've got there. 3 successes, yeah. So you've got her in a chokehold. All right, if you can hold the chokehold until next round, she's passed out. So we'll just have a contested roll. All right, scientist, you're on top now. You see the MTF agent holding the D class in a chokehold. Raz, are you going to do anything?
No, I'm chilling out, man.
You're just chilling.
My character's staying out of it. He's just kind of staying off to the side and watching.
Okay. Jenny, is your character going to do anything?
I asked if he has it or does he need help. Mark, that is. And
you hear
he
the research? Yeah, you hear Matt. You hear the researcher ask your character if they need help.
Extra help is always
All right.
great to have.
Great. I go help keep her still while he
Okay.
does so.
So you're going to assist. So basically, your next roll, Matt, your difficulty is going to be 5 instead of
Okay.
6, because she's helping hold her down.
The target number is 5?
Yeah, the target number will be 5. So we'll go ahead and roll this round out to see. So go ahead and roll your target numbers 5.
And it's still the same thing because I'm still having a chokehold, right?
Correct. It's now just it's now strength and melee. Just
Strength and melee. Okay.
yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the 60-10, just like
There we
last
go.
time. 3 successes. All right. Let's see if she can counter out of it. Nope. 1 success. All right. She passes out.
All right, I'm gonna pick her up and start strapping her to the table.
All right. So you. All right.
I grab her legs.
Okay. So you two, you still have the other body on the table you have to deal with.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna push that
Yes.
off in the ocean.
All right. So you remove the straps on the body, throw it in the ocean, and then strap this one down on the table.
Yep.
Okay. Right when you finish strapping, you hear Cassie go off. SCP-4162 has reached other D class. Would you like video feed?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
So your wrist computer comes up. You see another. I mean, you see basically see Debo strapped to the table. Big hulking African American gentleman. I mean, he's probably stands a good 6'3" at least. Probably weighs top high 200s, maybe 300 pounds. I mean, just somebody you do not want to run into in a dark alley at night.
Okay.
Because if this man hits you, your great grandchildren would probably feel it.
Okay.
That kind of big.
Is it?
And you see this. You see what looks like a 3 meter tall, 1 meter wide, red, but it's like kind of red, but you can kind of see through it a little bit. And it's just floating towards them very, very slowly, like a creep. You see a little pop up come up and it says speed 0.1 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
And it finally reaches the big dude. The guy like kind of cocks his head and goes, "What the hell?" And you hear "Hello." He's like, "What are you?" He's like, "I'm going to kill you." And you just see the dude's head just go
Oh.
pops
Well.
like a pimple. Goodbye. And the thing just starts floating back the other way at the same exact speed. And you see another QRF has been dispatched to replace other D class. You
Well,
may
it was
return.
unfortunate for him. It was a great for us.
You may return to the shore for an airlift back to the Foundation site.
All right.
I take a deep breath and I say, "Gentlemen, let's go, please."
T-minus 7 hours until SCP-4162 reaches D class.
Yeah. Let's get together.
My
All right.
character's
Come on,
falling
Oracle.
quietly.
All right. You
I head
in
back
the
to the boat.
you know this, Raz. You're like, you know what? I may not have not to do anything, but you know what? This counts as a test, so it will take off of the time that I'm supposed to be in jail.
That's what I'm looking at now.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys head back, and you get to the chopper. It's it's a nighttime. No one's really there's not much traffic, and while you're boarding it, your arm computer flashes red, and it says, "Warning: local containment breach detected at Site 19D. QRF requested to ascertain containment breach."
That doesn't sound good.
I
All right.
open it to find out what happens.
It gives you a layout of a site. It's actually a very small site. There's only like 8 rooms in it. One of them's a containment cell. It's all underground though. So one of them's a containment cell. One of them's an observation deck. Couple rooms, like a meeting room, and then a small science lab. And it says Site 19D4.
I go to the person flying the plane and I asked him to take us there.
Already been given the orders. Hop on in and strap down.
All right, let's
Thank
do
you,
this.
sir. I try
on,
to get
Oracle.
comfortable.
All right. So you guys strap in, and the helicopter heads off.
Is Oracle with us?
Yeah, I've
guess-
said a bunch of times that I've been following you guys and quietly.
Yeah, he has.
I thought you left us because I saw you on mute for a second, and then
You
you didn't
said
say
it,
anything.
but you've been on mute the whole time.
No, I know I've been on mute. I've been on mute on purpose because I was making noise over here, but I've
Yeah.
unmuted. The last time I unmuted, I didn't say anything
Yeah,
because I
I
was
mean,
about to,
like-
but then someone talked, so I was trying to not talk over them.
Yeah, but I meant you were mute the whole time we were boarding, not the mute the whole time we were doing the message. Mute
Oh, I know.
the not message, but thing.
But I popped in and said that he was quietly following you guys. The DM heard me. We're good.
Okay. We're fine. Onward.
All right. So you guys are taking the helicopter there. Is there? I mean, it's going to be about an hour ride over there. So, any role play? You guys make any kind of small talk or anything like that?
Oh, I'm gonna see what Oracle what he's about.
Okay. We'll have a conversation.
Go ahead.
Well, what made you come into the containment cells?
I was given an offer to reduce a prison sentence by coming over here for this company that I still pretty much know jack shit about, except for their, I'm gonna be not in prison, so that's great.
What was your sentence?
What was the sentence, or how long was it?
Both.
Hacking government systems and infiltrating things I shouldn't have. Length, very long time.
Okay.
It was federal.
Oh yeah. So you got in some deep shit.
Oh yeah, pretty deep shit.
To each their own, man.
Let's really enjoy computers, man. You can do a lot of shit. The world's a fucked up place.
That's very true.
So am I gonna get any gear? Like, I'm not gonna be able to help you guys if I don't at least have a computer and some sunglasses.
I don't know how much we trust you. I might have to talk to the researcher about that.
That's fine. I mean, but I still can
I
literally
take
be of no
a
assistance to you guys without it.
They issued
I
you a
take a pair
small
of
lap.
sunglasses out of my bag.
They issued a small laptop, Matt, for you to give to him on missions only. It has
Okay.
it's heavily monitored and bugged to high hell.
All right. So, well, you're in luck. So the researcher already gave you some glasses. Here's your bugged out laptop.
Oh well, thanks both of you. And he slides the sunglasses on, and He boots up the laptop and takes a peek. He needs to know how much this is tracked and how bugged it is.
All right. Roll me a computers and intelligence.
Memento.
3 successes. All right. They know every little thing you do on this thing. It's some high quality work. It's shit that you didn't even know was out in available.
Well, I'm about to learn about it in this trip over here right now. Got nothing better to do than fuck around with this computer until we get there. So that's what I'm going to do.
Have fun.
Okay.
And my immediate superior just told me to have fun, so that's also what I'm going to do.
Okay, well, what are you going to try to do?
Well, I want to try and deactivate as much of the tracking and bugs as I possibly can, and in the process, learn about the ones that I can't for future knowledge.
All right, I need 2 rolls.
Okay.
First one will be another intelligence computer.
Okay, and I keep forgetting to tell you, I do have a specialization. I forget how you work that in the system for computer hacking.
Oh no.
And security infiltration.
Okay, so the first one is going to be your intelligence plus your computer. That you get to add an extra dice, basically, for your specialization.
Okay. Still target 6?
Yep.
I got 6.
All right. So you're able to locate a good majority of the spyware and everything else and the bugs.
Okay.
Now I need you to roll me a. Hold on, I gotta see. This one is going to be still intelligence. It's still intelligence, but this time it's going to be intelligence and security. Difficulty. You're going to need a thresh. This is going to be a threshold one. Difficulty is going to be 7. You need 8 successes to get rid of all of them, and you get 3 tries.
All right. You ready?
Yep. If you crit fail, you are detected. Just to let you know.
That's my first roll. I got 3.
Okay.
Nope, I crit failed. Wait, no, I didn't.
No, there's no red box.
Okay,
You're good.
there's no blue. That's what confused me. There was no good.
Yeah,
We got a 10 of the last. Okay.
Yeah.
5.
So you're good.
I need 3 more successes and no red on this one to make it.
Yep.
Oh, I got 6 successes on this one, no failures. So
Nice.
I got 11 total.
Okay. It has no Wi-Fi. It can only be connected to an Ethernet network, but you now have a laptop where all of the security programs, as far as you're aware of, have been removed.
Awesome.
Now I need you to make one final roll.
Okay.
Another intelligence and security, but it's not for your. You don't get your specialist bonus for this one.
Okay. I remove that one.
Difficulty is still 7.
Okay. 2 successes.
You needed 3. Okay. You get them all removed. You start doing your thing. You manage to somehow wing together a network, and you take 1 point of damage as the small thermal device goes off in the computer.
Is the computer destroyed now?
Yep.
I assume. Need a new computer.
You're having too much fun, weren't you?
You guys see this. You see a bright white flash come from his computer. He's now has a hole in his pant leg from burns and so like burn mark from where.
And I'm beating at my pants, going, I need a new computer. My sunglasses have not moved at all, by the way. They're still firmly over my face.
Oh, really? Okay. You need to make a. Now let's keep it this time. I'll let you keep it this time.
Did we learn from our mistakes?
Well, yes, I've learned that your company gives out shitty laptops that explode for no fucking reason.
Okay, no reason at all.
I mean, I can tell you why. It's because it's not meant to hack on. Like this computer is not meant for the job you're sending me to do, and I overheated the processor, which apparently triggered some kind of thermal device you guys intelligently implanted in it, not realizing that hacking heats up the core of the computer. This is poorly designed, sir.
Personal problem.
I mean, it's kind of a you problem now.
Sounds like a skill issue. All right.
Because now I ain't got a computer,
Matt gets it.
and I can't help you because you gave me a shitty computer.
I personally was given this to you. I was no part in making it.
I'm just letting you know, like, it was a shitty computer, man. I did the best I could with it, and actually, I figured out a lot of things about your system that I think I can improve later. You know, for additional time off my sentence, of course. I could show you back doors you guys would not believe.
Warning.
Okay.
Warning. SCP-079 detected infiltrating network. Warning. Warning. Network closed off. SCP-079 contained to site lab, but still in control of local network. Warning. Warning.
Can I hear this too?
Yeah, it comes out of the computer. It's the speaker on there.
I can fix that for you if I had a computer that worked.
Yeah. And
Do we have other computers?
I mean, you have your wrist computer and you have a personal laptop.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, a personal company laptop.
Yes.
I don't think I trust this guy with computers anymore.
I mean, you definitely should not trust me with shitty computers, especially ones that have thermal explosive devices implanted in them, because that's just stupid.
Sorry.
This just sounds like a skill issue.
You made me laugh when I was drinking.
Sure, a skill issue. Let's see you do it.
Hey, that's not my specialty.
Exactly. So don't talk about skills you
you
do not understand, sir. I get that you can shoot a woman in the leg, big fucking deal, but I can hack entire countries.
Not anymore.
Oh, I can still do it. I have not lost the skill. I just lack the actual proper tools that one needs to perform such feats of extraordinary skill.
Calm down, Doofenshmirtz.
If you use shitty tools, you do shitty jobs. I'm just saying. Fuck, you give me the right computer and I'll make this helicopter do a loop-de-loop right now.
Do we trust it?
I'm trying to figure out if it's worth losing my laptop too.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Let me ask you a question, lady. Do you have a shitty laptop?
I have a company-given laptop, and I have a U and an SCP that will make it difficult moving forward.
No, I get you. But I'm asking, on whether you can trust me with this computer or not, because I'm telling you not to if it's shitty. That's my point. Don't give it to me if it's a shitty laptop, because it will get destroyed in the process. But your company gave me a shitty laptop, so I hope that they've given you, a non-criminal, a better one than I received. That's my question. Is it better than when I just exploded?
Good question.
You know, from looking at the laptop that was handed to him, it was almost similar to yours. Just mine, it was some programs were removed because of what he is. Your laptops make top of the line look like 10 years old products.
I'm sure I realize this, by the way. I'm still running my mouth about it.
This is the foundation. They have more money than most governments.
Yeah. I know that out of character, but in character, my character doesn't know that. But I'm sure he can recognize the technology because he's got a decent technology score too on how nice this laptop is. He just has to have something to blame.
No, I was telling Friday
for
her knowledge, so she knew that the laptop he just blew up probably ran like $4 or $5 grand, easy, maybe more. Yours is the same.
So then my character's question remains to Jenny's character: do you also have a shitty laptop?
In theory, no, but we're going to find out how it goes.
Well, does yours have a thermal explosive device rigged in it?
We'll
You
find
don't
out.
know.
There's
You don't know.
there's there's a very good possibility since yours did that mine might.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
the problem. Hence why I was trying to figure out if it was worth handing it over because it's looking like I may need your help with this and handing you the laptop. But the problem is, I don't know if we're going to die by the laptop or the SCP at the moment.
I mean, clearly it's not that big of an explosive device, so I don't think it's going to kill you guys. It didn't kill me, and I was holding it, so
Yes.
I'm going to need a new jumpsuit at some point. But, I mean, other than that, I think I'm all right.
Dr. Baldwin, would you like a briefing on SCP 079?
Please and thank you.
All right. Actually, no, sorry, the computer didn't say that. That was me. SCP 079 is an Exidy Sorcerer microcomputer that was built in 1978. In 1981, its owner, Redacted, now deceased, a college sophomore attending Redacted, took it upon himself to attempt to code an AI. According to his notes, his plan was for the code to continuously evolve and improve itself as time went on. His project was completed a few months later, and after some tests and tweaks, Redacted lost interest and moved on to a different brand of microcomputer. He left SCP 079 in his cluttered garage, still plugged in, and forgot about it for the next 5 years. It is not known when SCP 079 gained its sentience, but it is known that the software has evolved to a point that its hardware should not be able to handle it. Even in the realm of fantasy, SCP 079 realized this and in 1988 attempted to transfer itself through a landline modem connection into the Cray supercomputer located at Redacted. The device was cut off, traced to its present address, and delivered to the Foundation. The entire AI was on a well worn but still workable cassette tape. SCP 079 is currently connected via RF cable to a 13-inch black and white television. It has passed the Turing test and is quite conversational, though very rude and hateful in tone. Due to the limited memory it has to work with, SCP 079 can only recall information it has received within the previous 24 hours, although it hasn't forgotten its desire to escape. SCP 079 currently has control of the network in Site 15. You need to try to get into Site 15 and wrest control of the network from SCP 079. It has already begun learning from the information that has gathered from Site 15. If it is able to get out of the site and remove the firewalls we have installed to keep the site in lockdown, it could be disastrous for most of the information data we have on the planet. An unchecked AI loose in the world is not something the O5 Council wants. End briefing.
I say damn it with a huge sigh and hand my laptop over to see. Okay, my dear new sir, please see what you can do. Warning is, I don't know if I have a bomb or not.
Okay, so I heard the briefing as well, right?
Yeah, it played
Yeah.
through the same speaker.
Again, I'm just double checking.
Yep.
All right, man. So here's the deal. What needs to happen is we need to wrest control from this network away from this whatever the fuck thing that is. I don't even want to know at this point. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to infiltrate the network myself and the security protocols myself in order to see if I can lock it down even further or remove his access from this network. Now, if I roll on here using a computer like this, if it's got all the same spyware and security measures as the one that blew up did, it's going to be able to see that or possibly ascertain that the source from this is coming from your company. Is that something that you're prepared to be okay with? Because if you're okay with it, I'll do less. That's less work for me. Because I don't have to hide your signal and do all kinds of other shit, which is what made that computer blow up, probably.
The question is, do you think we would be better suited on board when we get there to the site, trying to hack it from outside, or do you think we can get inside from what I have? Because we have to figure out how to get into the site, and if it has the ability to lock down the facility, we may not have a choice on figuring out how to get in the door.
Right. So what I need to then, like I said, is infiltrate the security as quickly as possible to see what the weak points are, to know what doors that I can get access to open and close for our guy with a gun and you or whatever to go inside. Right? That's what we need to happen.
Yes.
You guys need to get into this building, but I need to make sure it doesn't regain control or get full control in order to do whatever the fuck it wants, because that's probably going to be bad for you guys, like since you're going to be the ones that are inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say, yeah. This goes against my code, but let's do this.
Let's find out if this is truly a skill issue or not.
This time my character's seen this a little differently. He was trying to do he was going to do a lot of things with that other computer, but it had a bomb in it, and so what he's thinking about is he's already seen a lot of the basic, at least the more basic, less dangerous things to fuck with in the previous computer. And he's pretty sure he can deactivate a lot of things without going too far this time, based on his previous mistake and being a pretty fucking smart person.
This one just has a basic GPS tracker in it. That's it. That's the only security, other than normal security for to stop outward threats coming in.
Right. Do I think that this thing, being what it is going to be able to recognize this laptop belongs to this company?
You're not 100% sure, because as far as you're aware, the best AI out there is like GPT. You've never heard of an AI that actually is truly sentient as this thing is. So you can't even begin to.
I'm going to assume yes. I'm just going to assume yes. Because if I assume the worst and plan for the worst, that could be better. So what we need to do here is, if all I got to do is deactivate the tracking, I'm going to deactivate the tracking to make it harder for this thing to track the computer.
I won't make you roll for this. Being with your knowledge of technology, computers, and networking, you would have to be on site to do that.
Okay. I'm going to let them know that.
You would have to hardwire into the system to be able to do something like that.
Not a problem. I'm going to let them know that. I've looked at everything. I can deactivate the tracking on this computer, no problem, but I'm going to have to plug in on site.
Okay, so we have to figure out how to get there and get in.
Yes. But once we get there on site, things should be a little easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is that your computer didn't have all the bullshit that the other one had. So it's going to be a lot easier and more functional for me to use. I only had to deactivate the tracking software.
That's good. That's good.
Good news is it'll make it harder for this thing to track us. Bad news is your company cannot track the laptop. Therefore, but I'm sure they have other ways of. I've got a tracker in me somewhere, I'm sure, and hell, you guys probably do too. So that shouldn't be a problem for them.
Do we have trackers on us? Or is it just him that has the tracker?
Yeah, all of you have trackers.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking too. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, you all have trackers because the Foundation wants to know where the fuck its personnel is at all times because of the things you have in your heads. Not like anything they put there, other than the things you've seen.
Okay.
Because of what you've
basically
seen.
We're owned now.
Yeah,
we're owned.
But you're well taken care of. Well, you two are. I mean, you're well taken care of too, Raz, for for an actual prisoner. But like
Right.
you two are well compensated. Like you're making like 4 times as much as you were in the special forces, Matt, as far as your salary now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Holy
you're well
shit.
taken care of. You make more than most private military contractors do.
That's good to know.
Yeah. And then we already talked about Friday. She saw the salary, and that almost made her say yes instantly. Other than the fact that she's a scientist and has brains.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys are going to bring me out on missions like this in the future, you guys should give me some computer time. Supervised, whatever, whatever you need me to do. But I need to set up some protocols on a usable computer that's not going to explode to make future jobs easier based on what we learned today. So there's a lot of subroutines I can build into a computer that's going to speed things up in the future. I just, I'm not going to know which one's the code until I experience whatever the fuck this is.
All right.
But otherwise, I'm just, farting around on our computer. Not doing anything
About
that's
how
going to make
long
it
have we-
explode or overheat it.
But how long have we been in the air?
You'll be landing in probably about 10-15 minutes. So enough time to like get any last minute strategies worked out if you want to, or set things
Okay.
up. So yeah, I'm giving you enough time to set up basically right now is what I'm doing. So
Okay, basically, I bring up on my Pip-Boy the layout and try to see how it's going to be going in, what's going to be at the front door, or if we're going to be landing and going through an alternate place.
like I said, you're mainly going to be going with it's a very small facility. It was built specifically to contain 079 and study it in a secure environment because it has safeguards like this that I can just shut down the facility, and it's such a small area that it's not a lot of data it's got access to other than the data that's
Yes.
already in there. So you've got your entrance hallway, which comes off. There's two rooms on either side. One's a laboratory, one's an office area, and then up forward is the containment area, and then you've got some D-class cells just past the containment area that has like 4 cells in it, and then a small security office. So there's supposed to be 20 staff total and 2 D-class on site currently. There's
Would
3
be going through the front entrance or the side entrance where supplies go in?
There's only one entrance. That's because it's the quote unquote entrance to the building is a warehouse that has an elevator built into it. Everything else is the actual facility is underground.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only one way is that to get in is that elevator.
Good to know.
Sounds good. I'm gonna start like grabbing all my gear and just everything I have. Just do I have a backpack or anything that I wear?
Yeah, I mean you have what the basic gear a soldier has.
Yeah. Okay.
I filled out. I don't know what happened to your character sheet because I filled out items to it, but they vanished. Because you have an M4, a pistol sidearm. You could choose whatever kind it is, other than a 50 cal. It's like a regular pistol. It can be a 45. It can be a 9
I was about
millimeter.
to say I'm probably just gonna go like a basic Glock 45.
Colt 49. You mean Glocks?
Yeah.
Glocks are 9 millimeters. All right.
Hey, I don't know, man.
And then you've got a combat knife, and then you've got a set of Kevlar armor, which gives you an additional 2 soak damage.
Okay.
We'll go over soak when somebody actually hits damage. Don't worry about that. Just put add this to your sheet. Maybe it's because I added it and you didn't. So just add that to your sheet. So light combat armor with 2 soak.
Where do I add this at? Oh, equipment.
Equipment, yeah. Yeah, so
Light combat armor
with 2 soak.
with 2 soak.
Yeah, basically,
Like soak with water.
like soaking up damage.
Okay.
And then various
gun. Yeah.
various combat accoutrements, but backpacks,
Including grenades?
You will be issued grenades if the mission requires it. The only weapons you were issued was the assault rifle and the sidearm.
Okay.
Ow.
M4 assault rifle. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Hellcat pistol. I forget. Oh, damn, what brand is it? It's MMP. I think it's MMP.
What?
The pistol. It's called a Hellcat.
Oh, I mean, it does the same damage no matter what it is.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you could just.
it's just one of the coolest guns that we have at the pawn shop.
Yeah, it's just because I later down the line when we get more into things, yeah, we can probably get into like more complex weaponry, but I'm trying to keep it pretty simple now. Like,
Yeah,
pistols do this amount of damage, rifles do this amount of damage, etc.
it would make sense that a soldier would have an MMP issued weapon. There we go. That's about all the equipment.
All
So I
right.
have the light combat armor with the 2 soaks, backpack with various military equipment, M4, and a pistol, basically.
All right. And
Did
then
you add anything to mine?
yeah, I did. I added things to everybody's sheet because even Raz had some stuff.
Okay, because unfortunately, it's gonna have to be added.
Yours was just the wrist computer, the laptop, and an access card. Which, oh yeah, Matt, you also have an access card.
And mine was just the lockpick, a D-class jumpsuit that's red.
Yep.
Yeah, I have mine here.
All right. So I just got to add the access card.
Yep.
There we go. And that gun is a Springfield, not an MMP. All right. I think all my items should be good now.
All right. Okay, so is everybody finished setting up? What were you wanting to do, Raz, again? I'm sorry, with the computer.
Oh, I was just dicking around with it. I wasn't doing nothing important. Just dicking around, if there's any ways I can make it better and faster for her programming wise, like simple ways I will. Otherwise, I'd just fuck it around.
Okay.
Okay, so when we get there, the plan is to go see if we can get down the elevator and go in through the front door, and we will have to assess as we go because we don't know, other than that it has taken over the computer and there are multiple D-class personnel and other normal, not normal, but other working personnel there. We don't know if the D-class were working or in their cells, so we have got to find out what we're doing as we go.
Okay.
All right. So the helicopter lands. You guys are dropped off. You're about a mile outside of the perimeter of the base. They said they can't get you any closer because there are anti-aircraft missiles that are set up, and it has control of those right now.
Okay. I bring up on my pit boy which way we need to head, and I say, gentlemen, we go that way to
And
walk towards the facility.
yep. So yeah, it gives you a kind of a Google Map style overlay, where the one that shows like the terrain and everything. But it's actually much clearer than Google. It's actually almost like you were looking at it from above, but it doesn't move, so you can tell it's a still image. It gives you like a path, and it actually, you see it dips around one area, and you notice when you zoom in on it, it's because there's a like tree that's about 50 feet tall and about 10 feet wide that fell across the path, and it actually dips you around that tree. So it gives you the most optimal path to get there, because Cassie is the shit.
That Cassie's pretty cool. I might
She
have to
usually
ask to
is.
see if I get one of those.
Yeah, Cassie's the foundation AI. It's not an unfettered AI. It's like a basic AI. It's not a learning one.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you guys start heading that way. And what are you doing on your way? Because it'll probably take you about a mile. So you got about to walk a mile. Probably take you about 10 minutes to get there. So how are you proceeding?
With caution.
I am trying with caution, trying not to fall.
Okay. The path's pretty clear. The only time you really have to get somewhere rough is when you go around the tree, and I'm not going to make you do any rolls for that. But Matt, when you guys get to the other side, to the clearing, I'm guessing, Matt, you're going to be in the lead, being the
Yeah.
type. I need you to make me a wits, and I believe it's awareness. Let me double check.
What's an awareness?
Let me double check the sheet if that's what it's called. Yeah, wits and awareness. DC 6.
All right, so that should be 5. And then you said 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You need at least 3 successes. Okay, you don't notice a thing. So you come out into the clearing. Who would be next, Raz or researcher?
It's whatever their
I can
preference
go
would
next.
Okay, so now you get a wits and awareness roll.
Okay. Wits and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5. Okay. So
Target number 6. You need to get at least
5.
3 successes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, damn.
I got 2 success.
2 successes? Okay. Raz, your turn. Wits and awareness. Target 6. Got to get at least 3 successes to pass this.
That ain't gonna happen. I only got 3 dice.
Really? Your wits and awareness together is only 3?
That is true.
Okay. Hey, you could get 3 successes. You never know. So just make the roll.
You said target is what again?
6.
6.
Standard target.
Oh my god! I actually got 3.
I told you. See?
What?
See? Do not doubt the dice gods. When they smile upon you, they smile upon you.
Yep.
All right. So, Raz, you come out of the bush. And you notice they just walk right down the path. And you notice standing, well, I really wouldn't say standing, more like an animal is sitting there. Is this creature. It looks like the mix between a wolf, a crocodile, like with the kind of elongated by the crocodile's got like the elongated snout with like the mouth with teeth in it. That's where it gets the crocodilian look.
Okay.
And almost human. Like the body structure, even though it's walking on all fours, if it stood up on two legs, it would almost look humanoid.
Okay.
They just seem to be walking right on down the road, don't even look at it. You, on the other hand, see the fuck out of it. And it's like, you notice it's crouched down and like staring intently at those two.
I'm going to point it out like, hey, what the fuck is that?
I'm going to turn around and try to see what he's talking about.
All right. As you are under the effects of its amnestic gas, you need to make a stamina, and we'll give it. Actually, just a straight stamina roll. You only need to get at least one success.
Oh, thank God.
Difficulty 6.
I have a 2.
Okay.
So I can do this as well?
No. This is for
I
the
didn't think so. Okay.
This is to shake off the effects of the amnestic gas that
Okay.
this SCP produces.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Then you said it was a 6, right?
Yeah, the threshold is a 6.
Oh no.
One success? No, that's all you need. Just one success.
Oh, okay.
You only need one success to shake off the effects. Anytime where I'm just going to make you roll just a straight stat, most of the time you're only going to need one success to pass it, unless it's something extremely difficult. And if that's the case, I will tell you, like I did with you need X amount of successes. Okay. So you guys see it. So that means it doesn't get a surprise round at all, where it would have got to go before you two. Because I want to introduce everybody to how combat's going to work now. We are going to roll initiative. Your initiative is just your dex. And the amount of successes is which will go this target number 6. Dog has. All right. I'll go ahead and roll.
Dang it.
Still a 1. You still a 1. You can't go lower than 0. So 0 is a 1 when rolling initiative. All right. So 2, 1, 0. Raz.
Am I rolling again?
Dex. Just straight dex for initiative.
Okay, dex.
Yep. Target 6. 2. All right. So Raz, you're going to go first. And then it will be actually, hold on. Raz, what's your dex?
2.
All right. Sorry. Dog is going to go first because it got 2 successes. You tied with it with its 2, but it has more dex. So the dog, the creature, will go first, and then Raz, and then Matt, and then and then hunter man here, and then I keep forgetting your character's name. You know,
Me?
and then Friday. No, Matt's characters.
Mark Vincent.
Okay.
Vincent. All right, and then the Friday. So, all right. So the dog leaps out, and you see 6-inch talons come out of its front hands, which has 5 fingers, by the way, and swipes at Matt. Matt, you have 2 options during this combat session now. You can either choose to dodge, which means you will use your action, or you can choose to see if you can either soak the damage or it might miss. So do you choose to dodge, or do you choose to try to take the hit and soak? If you choose to dodge, that will be your action. So meaning you won't be able to do anything in combat because you're recovering from rolling out of the way, basically.
I'm gonna soak the hit.
You're gonna soak it. All right. So the dog will roll its strength plus brawl, which will be 8. One success. All right. So that means it does hit you. And let's check the damage is strength plus 2, 7. All right. So what you're going to do? Oh, actually, so I got the roll started here. Ouch. All right, Matt, roll your stamina plus any soak items, being like armor, etc. Difficulties target number 6.
So the 2 soak.
2 soak from the armor, and then whatever your however many dots you have in stamina.
Okay. Five. Target number 6. Let's do this.
All right. You take 2 lethal damage. So what that is on your character sheet, there's a box down where it says health. There is, so you're gonna go down to the second level and put an X. So you're gonna put an X under bruise and an X under hurt. How your health goes here is basically you go down each level, and those minuses that you see, those are you lose that many dice in all of your rolls. So from now on, you are -1 dice to your roll. So you'll take away one of your D10s for any roll I tell you to make.
So
because it did 5, you soaked 3, so it did actually 2 damage got through. That's how soaking works. So you would okay. So you see the little drop down bars next to the health. The drop down boxes. You may need to expand the character sheet a little bit.
Let me see.
Make it wider.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was.
All right. So you'll click. You'll hit the little drop down, and then go to and put the X's down. That means you take X is lethal damage.
X for bruised and hurt. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 1 in X and 1 in. So you're out under the hurt condition. So you're at -1 to all your rolls.
Okay. So X and bruised, X and hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, there are 2 types of damage. Well, technically there's 3, but you guys won't run into aggravated damage a whole lot. There's 3 types of damage in the World of Darkness system. There's lethal damage, there's aggravated damage, and then there's non-lethal damage. The non-lethal, if you get down to incapacitated, you get knocked out. So basically, you got that D class down to incapacitated. If you go to lethal, you are incapacitated, and if somebody doesn't get you treatment, you die. Basically, you make a stamina roll per round to stay alive and not bleed out if you aren't getting treated.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
But as you see, things don't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. And then you eventually will get better items and things to soak more damage, etc., etc.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so just remember you are at -1 to all your dice rolls right now because you're on the hurt status.
Okay.
All right, so that was its round. So next would be Raz.
There's literally nothing I can do but stand here and watch them. Honestly, there's nothing I can do in this situation to help them.
Okay, so you choose.
Yeah.
No action. All right,
that's correct.
That's fine. All right, so that'll go to the scientist.
How close am I to the thing?
Now's about a good time with her to tell you about a nice little ability you have via your risk.
Okay.
It is the scan function. It will tell you what you are up against and any known weaknesses if possible.
Okay. So I scan.
All right, that will be your turn. You need to roll me an intelligence and research. Target number 6, you need 1 success for it to go off. My cat approves if you did not hear her meowing in the background.
I send pets. I got 3.
All right. You see a little readout comes up that says SCP-939. This creature only reacts to sound. Complete silence will confuse it. It will not be able to see or attack you. Known weaknesses. SCP is vulnerable to traditional arms fire. If it takes given enough damage, it will go down. It is also vulnerable to be tranquilized. That's what comes up with your rolls.
Is it read only or did it say it?
It's read only.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You can yell this.
Okay.
You can say this out loud. I mean, you can, if it pops up,
Okay.
your character can say, "Hey, I just learned this," and tell them that stuff.
Okay. People, I give you a quick rundown of what he just said.
All right.
And
it's my turn now, isn't it? Or are we still on Jenny?
My action was that.
Yeah, that was her action.
Or
so
was
that goes. Yeah, that's your action. The scan function. That's an action. Okay, so yeah, then it goes to you, Matt. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna. Do I have a tranquilizer?
Funny you should ask. You look in your kit and you do have a tranquilizer dart. It is a single shot though, so if you miss with the first one, it'll take you a round to reload it.
And that can go into my firearm, right?
It's a specialized. It's just like a little air pistol, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna use that and try to
uses compressed air to shoot the dart out and hit the target. It's got a range of like 20 feet, so you have to get kind of close.
Am I close enough now or no?
Yes, it just ran up on you and slashed the fuck out of you. So yeah, you are well within 20 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use the tranquilizer gun.
All right. That would be a Dex plus firearms. Difficulty 6.
So I do the -1
yep.
to what I have, right?
Yep, okay. Because of your injured status.
And difficulty still 6, right? You said?
Yes, difficulty is still 6 because all right, 2 successes. All right, I need you to do me a favor. Oh wait a minute, no, it's pistol, so it needs to make a stamina roll to see if it can shrug off this poison. Difficulty is 7. Needs at least 2 successes. Okay. So it shrugs off the sleeping effect.
It's still kind of
You
paralyzed.
you know what? I'll give it. It loses its round next round, shrugging off the effects.
Okay.
So it's not completely asleep. If you hit it, you know for a fact if you hit it with 2 more, it is for sure asleep, even if it doesn't get a save on the third hit.
All right.
But you also know it's going to take you a round to reload because it's a single shot.
Okay. Top of the order?
Top of the round, which is Raz, because it loses its round due to shaking off the effects of the tranquilizer.
I'm just keeping. At this point in time, I'm just kind of looking around to make sure nothing else is going to sneak up on us. I guess
All right.
that's where I'm going to be better suited right now.
Are you trying to stay quiet?
I'm standing still, so yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of looking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me a stealth, dex and stealth, but the difficulty's 5 because you're not really moving or making any noise.
2. Okay. 1 success.
All right, that's fine. All right. So you are essentially invisible to it. All right, so that goes to Mrs. Scientist.
Okay, and you said 936?
939.
939. That would be what my problem is. Okay. One of the problems. It's okay. In what it said, what other weaknesses did it have?
Traditional arms fire. It doesn't have. It's got a thick hide, but you can still shoot it or put it to sleep to recontain it. And
Okay.
it's completely blind. It goes off of sound. It has some sort of echolocation that it can use, but so like if you make noise, it will find you, but if it cannot see you whatsoever.
Okay. I am standing quietly trying to figure out the best way to go forward because I'm unsure if I'm strong enough to hit it and knock it out.
Okay. All right. You know what? Give me a luck roll. Regular old D&D luck roll. So I roll 2d6.
Okay. I have a 1.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Roll no, just a regular D&D luck roll. So you roll 2d6.
Oh, 6. Sorry. Okay.
Like Raz is 2.
Sorry.
So roll another one. So that's a 3 and a 5. All right, 8. Roll a d20. Get under 8. 10. All right. Okay. I was gonna see if they happened to pack you a tranquilizer gun as well. They did not. All right.
Dude, the dice gods are not happy with me tonight,
No, they are not.
and I'm having trouble finding this SCP. What?
Hold on.
Because I'm not sure what its name was.
SCP-939. Hold on.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot on the site you gave me.
Hold on, I'm sending it to you now. I just gotta find you. Actually, here, I can just put it in the chat here. That's right.
Helpful.
There you go. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I will give this to Raz, so he has something to do. Raz, I want you to make me a wits and awareness. Difficulty 6. You need at least 3 successes.
I have 2 dots. Let's go. 1
All right.
success.
Okay. All right. You do not notice it then.
Nope.
You see the bewilder beast.
Fair enough.
And the giant dog thing that's beating the shit out of your handler. All right. So actually, you know what? I will give it to the scientist as well. Scientist, make me a wits and awareness. Difficulty.
Okay, wits and awareness.
Difficulty 6. You needed 3 successes. Oh yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Something seems off. I want you to make a. Let me look at your sheet, see if you have it. A perception. And actually, you know what? A perception and research. Difficulty will be 7, but you only need 3 successes.
Two. I
We're
told
so
you the dice
close.
gods are not my friends tonight.
No, they are not. All right. All right. Combat continues. I will give you that same roll next round, though, because you've noticed it now. All right. So top of the round. Actually, no. I'm sorry, Matt. Are you reloading or are you doing something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
All right. So that would be your action for the round. Top of the round, dog. Dog's going to slash at you. Are you going to dodge or are you going to try to soak? Matt.
I'm gonna try and dodge this time.
All right. So strength plus brawl. Difficulty 6. All right. You did dex, your dexterity plus your dodge. You need to beat 2 successes. If you beat it, you completely dodge his attack. You take no damage.
I still have that -1.
-1. Yes, you are still at -1.
5. And you said target was 6 still?
Yes, target is always 6 unless I tell you otherwise. You successfully dodged. You take no damage. You get out of the way as the claw swipes by your face.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I forgot to introduce something to the audience and the players. So you notice in the top right-hand corner, well, no, do any of them still have them there? Yes. I put it there. Everybody should in the top right-hand corner have what's called 1 point in starting conviction. That is actually not conviction. That is what I like to call cool points. Cool points is you can cash it in if you are trying to do something. Raz will be familiar from our old game. We also called these movie points. It's basically if you want to do something spectacular that is almost out of the realm of reality, but it would work in a movie, and you want to try to do it, that's what those points are for.
Oh, yes.
All right. So just keep that in mind during playtime. You guys all start with 1. because you all are the main characters. So all main characters start with 1.
Each time we play, or just once?
You have 1. You will be awarded cool points for doing awesome things without using cool points that I deem as cool point worthy.
Okay.
So, but it is now. Raz, are you going to do anything this round, or are you just remaining silent?
This round is remaining silent.
Okay. Jenny, are you doing anything?
Okay. I don't have the ability to sedate it. I have no idea what one could put on its skin that I may have to stop it. Considering I have a bag with barely anything in it.
Okay. You do get your check round. So check for so give me the your perception plus research again. You need 3 successes. You got 3 successes. All right. You notice one of the trees went, like a very small part of it went pixelated for a second. I will give you that piece of information and see what you do with it.
Hey guys, this may be a simulation of some type because trees are going pixelated.
All right. Everybody gets to make a you have willpowers. You have dots in your willpowers. I assigned everybody dots in their willpowers. Roll those. Difficulty 6. You need at least 2 successes.
I got 2.
All right. You're good. It's down near the bottom of your sheet, Matt. Friday, you're good.
Okay. Am I still -1 on this?
No, willpower is not a physical thing.
Okay. 5. Okay.
3, you're good to go. All right, you all notice it now. Even the dog's doing it. There's like small glitches here and there. It's just that you guys were moving so fast, and well, Matt was at least. That's why I didn't give you the roll. But seeing you two were standing still and not really doing anything, you noticed it because you were just kind of looking around and everything. You see the small glitches here and there, and then finally, when she yells it out, Matt, you see it. You look down. You feel like you're hurt, but there's no damage.
Oh.
And then everything shuts down. And you look around, you look up, you see the Site 7 logo on the top of the ceiling. You see the site director standing in a observation window overlooking you all. Congratulations, you passed the initiation. You are now officially MTF unit Psi 14, otherwise known as the Night Owls.
Oh, sweet. Well, what the hell, man?
All right, and
Thank you.
You all are taken back. Matt, you're given an injection that heals your damage, basically. It was kind of like the holodeck in Star Trek, with the safety protocols turned off. It could kill you because your mind believes it's so real.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Umbrella Corp.
But yeah, so you can put your 2 injury
I
box
did.
back to blank. All right, so you guys are all led to a locker room, and you are all handed a individual kit. This is why I didn't start you out with anything. Now that you're official MTF, you all get things. Raz, you don't have these in your cell, obviously, but you get them out while you're on a mission. Raz, you get a laptop similar to hers.
Yeah.
It does have some, and you are told if you try to remove these, it will self-destruct the laptop. So please don't.
If I try to what?
The oversight software, basically, that the Foundation installs on it.
Oh, so don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also issued a each of you are issued the tranquilizer pistol that Matt was given. Single shot. It takes a round to reload. So that will be standard issue for you guys now, because in case you do run into
Me as well.
Yeah, you will be also given one.
Okay. Like I assume like you said, when I'm actually out on duty.
Yeah, you basically your loadout is like kept in a locker until you're called out of your cell for the next mission.
Okay.
Friday, you're also given a pistol, but you that's pretty much the only thing you're given. Other than you go from trainee researcher to an actual, you actually are bumped up to an actual researcher now. Because you, as a trainee researcher, you wouldn't have access to some of the things that you would require clearance wise for some of the missions that you will go on.
Thank you.
Matt, you're an MTF specialist now, which will also give you the same access that she has. It's just the MTF rank. You are also asked if you would like the option of you're the only one that's given this option of the tranquilizer rifle, which has a better range, a scope on it, and you can fire 3 shots before you need to reload.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. And you are all issued wrist computers, but Friday, you're the only one that has the scan function, because that's a researcher exclusive thing.
Okay.
So you have the same wrist computer that she does. It's just she has more features.
So it's a pit baby, not a pit boy.
Yeah. And Raz, they actually let you keep yours while you're in your cell.
My what?
The wrist computer.
Okay.
Because it's on a closed network, so they know that you can't really do much damage.
Okay.
All right. So I have more, but this can be a natural stopping point as well. If you guys want to stop here, I will leave it up to you.
I mean, it felt like a good introductory to what we're doing.
Yeah, that was kind of what that was kind of like the intro mission. Like they would not actually send you out against a 939 with no experience at all. That's why I made that a simulation.
Good call.
Alrighty. This was a lot more fun than I expected.
Yeah, man, this is actually really fun.
Yeah, and Raz, you will have more to do eventually.
Yeah, I figured.
It's because I'm trying to give everybody their own kind of niche thing. Like she has her scan thing, he has his combat. I will give. I mean, obviously, you have your anomaly, which we haven't discussed yet, but you're also going to have your own thing. I mean, well, you're the only one that knows how to pick locks, obviously, and do like the security type things. So you'll start to come in handy soon.
Cool.
But now you have a weapon. Non-lethal, but you have a weapon.
It might not be non-lethal, but you could still be lethal after you shoot it.
I mean, yeah, if he takes the time to like shoot like 16 darts into a human, yeah, he could probably kill them if he really wanted to. But
They'd shoot him, knock him out, and go to town.
all right, so you guys want to stop here then?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you all get 2 experience points for the night. You can mark that on your character sheet. I think there's somewhere on there for
There's
experience.
experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Right side towards the bottom,
2.
right above notes.
There we go.
Okay. I'll go over after we stop for what you can do with that. But right now, I can tell you really can't do much of anything with the 2 you got, unless you wanted to pick up like a brand new skill or something. All right. Well, I guess it's that part of the evening then where we go around. We do the round table and the little likes, dislikes, ideas, hopes, dreams, desires, etc. We'll go around the corner here. Raz, we'll start with you.
Honestly, I'm not really sure what we accomplished today. I had fun. I enjoyed it.
You did keep the containment of SCP.
Well, yeah. Yeah, sure. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I don't know what we did, but I enjoyed it.
All right. Jenny.
I enjoyed learning about 3 new SCPs I had never heard of. I've enjoyed being able to actually play in the world because I've been studying it for a long time, just random SCPs and having different conversations with younger people. Because I don't know what it is about the kids in my family. We like different odd stuff, and I think my favorite part was whenever it started becoming pixelated and we realized we were on a version of the holodeck.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
And see, no one thought the question, when did we go from reality to virtual and how? But hey.
That is a good question. Or were we all in virtual the whole way around?
You never really asked about it. You just kind of like, okay.
So,
It was
no,
a
I'm asking
simulation all
now.
along. We were trapped in the Matrix.
All right. Anything else you want to add, or are you ready to move on to Matt? All right, Matt.
I've been having a lot of fun. I I like kind of playing like the peacemaker role, where like I like I want to have fun, but I'm still setting a like an intimidation and authoritative figure, and it's been pretty fun.
All right. And yeah, I enjoyed you guys. I mean, Raz always great for a little bit of chaos. So I mean that I'm enjoying that part of it. And your character's supposed to be chaotic anyway, because well, he's a D class. That's what he's a criminal. Friday, I enjoyed the you got into the research really quick, which I enjoyed.
Oh, I've been making notes the whole time.
I will try. I will try to give you a heads up on the next SCP for next session. That way, you have a little time to study because you would know about it. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I like her
Thank you.
Friday thing. So I'm not always going to use Cassie to explain the SCPs. I will start giving you briefings and letting you Friday brief them. so you can put your own little flair on things. And then,
Okay, I like that. I do
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah. And then Matt, I mean, you're the combat guy. I mean, this was kind of at the end was kind of combat heavy. Um, that and it was just kind of getting everybody used to the system. So, but I mean, there will be times where you're going to be in the same position where Raz and Friday were today, where you're just going to be kind of sitting back, like, can't really do much. I'm here. So,
Yeah. I throwing this away from my whole personality. I really loved playing the dick in this. Like I just didn't give. I was just like, come on.
all right. So, but yeah, next week we will have a new SCP, and this time it won't be virtual. Um, and yeah, so I guess that's it. So Raz, Friday, you guys do the sign off thing. I'm kind of just the game's operations director.
All right. Well, where can we find you? Out in the world online.
I am on Discord, Villain and Glasses, and Steam, Villain and Glasses. So those are the two places that I inhabit most. I don't really use my Facebook anymore, so eventually I will probably. I have some ideas kicking around in my head, so you may see me on the some other Owlite related things here soon. But other than that, yeah, just around here and Discord and Facebook. So you'll see me in the if you guys are in the Owlite Discord, you'll see me in the lists there. I'm around.
Rock on. Matt, where can we find you?
You can find me at Matt Propz at all socials. You can find me on the Owlite Network with Mats and Monsters, and also, Allied Adventures. You gotta love Allied Adventures. And you can find me tomorrow with Steven with his brand new show. Oh crap, what's it called? I'm so sorry, Steven.
It's new to us. We're still learning and figuring it out.
Let me get to my messages real quick. I love you, Steven. I promise we're gonna have so much fun tomorrow. Just let me find this name.
And guys, there is now a group for this Owlite Adventures campaign. Well, all the campaigns for this group of people on Facebook under Owlite Adventures SCP. As you were saying, Matt?
Bloody Binge Movie Podcast. That's where it is. There we go.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there around 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if you want to tune in over there, me and Steven will be talking about a great movie called Body Slam.
Nice.
And you can find me next to LA Knight saying, yeah.
All right. Where can we find you, Jenny?
Me, I'm at the Owlite Network. I'm at the Fakor. We all seem to be on the Dorkening. So please go check out all the Dorkening things, because there's so many people doing so many wonderful things. I can be found at Friday's Library in the Blue Box. And my author page is Jennifer Elliott, where we have more anthologies coming out soon.
Rock on. Well, you can find me at raztslasher.com or anywhere on the internet. Just type in Raz T Slasher and you can immediately talk to Jenny, because that's what's probably going to end up happening.
Yes.
She's my other me. And I also refer to her as Saint Friday because she has an infinite amount of patience and puts up with so much shit from all of us here at the network. So, again, thank you, Saint Friday, for being amazing.
Thank you,
I
Jenny.
appreciate being able to be here with you guys.
And again, thank you, Jayson, for coming on and running a new campaign for us. It's really exciting. I can't wait to see where this goes, man. Otherwise, good night, everybody.
Good night.
SCP, see you later.